Welcome back to my channel, and yes, it's that time again where I am going to be ranking the 2026-2027 Premier League fixtures. It's just around the corner. Starts in August. The Premier League fixtures are released, will be announced on the 19th of June 2026. So we get into it. People have been posting their early Premier League predictions on YouTube, and I normally do mine, but this is just started, so I can say, okay, I think I know who will finish where. This year, I thought I'd go further. I thought I'd go myself to the limit. I thought I'd do it early. So let's dig into it and let's see who I think will win the Premier League and who I think will get relegated from the Premier League this season. So let's have a look. So the first team is Arsenal. Arsenal won the with Bournemouth. So the first team is AFC Bournemouth. Now, Bournemouth, they're a strong team. If you look at Bournemouth, they need to work. They need to work on tactics. Okay? They need to push themselves to the limits, basically, in my opinion. Okay? So for me, I could be wrong. Guys, let me know in the comments down below if you think, Joey, you're wrong. I think A, B, C will finish there instead. So let me know in the comments down below. I think Bournemouth will have a good season next year, but not very good. I'm going to put them to finish 9th next season. Next, we've got the Premier League champions from last season. They've finally done it. After a long time, they finally won the Premier League. We're talking about Arsenal. Now, Arsenal were in the Champions League final. Obviously, didn't win it. Lost to PSG. So he's bringing that up. But look, Arsenal, you won the Premier League last season. You had a very good season. And Tata, you're a great manager. Do I think Arsenal will win the league again this season? Personally, I do not think they can do it. I think they'll probably finish second this season. So if you're an Arsenal fan, I'm sorry, but I think you will finish second this season. I just don't think you will win the Premier League again. So I'm going to put you guys second in the table. Next, we've got Brentford. Now, Brentford are a strong team. They're very good. And when they play my team, and when I get to it, Everton, because they are my team. Now, Brentford are very good. And they've been very strong against my team, Everton. They've been on the ball, pushing it right, and scoring some really good goals. But are they going to be good enough this season? I don't know. Last season, they were really good. This season, I think they're going to finish mid-table. I just don't know why. I can just see it. So I'm going to pin them to finish, let's say 10th. Next, we've got Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton and Hove Albion are a good side. They are a good team. Now, the Seagulls, they had a very good season last season. And I can't remember where they finished last season. Let me just pull up the Premier League table up from last season because I think they could do better than they did last season. So let's have a look at last Premier League season. Because Sunderland had a very good season. And I mean, I was very proud. Brighton had a very good season. They finished 8th. Can they finish 8th again and get into the European Conference League? I don't think they can. So I'm going to put them above that. I think they can do better. I'm going to put them 6th. Now, I could be wrong, but I think they could do a lot better than last season and finish 6th. Next, we've got Fulham. Now, Fulham last season finished 11th. Do I think they can finish 11th again? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Fulham will struggle next season because some of the players, I can't pronounce some of the players' names, but some of the players I think are leaving the club. So I think Fulham might struggle. So I'm going to put Fulham in survival. I'm going to put them 14th. Everton, my mighty Everton. Now, Everton last season finished 13th. We were pushing for 8th place. We couldn't do it. We're trying to push it. Do I think we can push it again this season? No. But I do think we will finish 13th again next season. But I think myself, no. Actually, I think we can go further than that. I think we can finish 12th. Next, we've got Crystal Palace. Now, Crystal Palace last season finished 15th in the table, but they didn't have a very good season. They finished 15th. Where do I think they'll finish next season? I think they will probably finish 13th. I think they'll go higher than the next season. So that's my mid-table done. Next, we've got Chelsea. Now, Chelsea got a new manager now. They've got the team. I think they could have a season next year. They're 10th, but they've got the manager. I can't even pronounce his name, but I think they've got the manager that's now. And I think they can do better than they did pre-season. So I'm going to think they're going to finish 8th in the Premier League table next season. Next, we've got Leeds United. Now, Leeds finished 14th. Leeds are a good side. They're a good team. I just think they're going to finish higher than 14th. So I'm going to put them 15th. I'm going to say lower. I think they'll finish lower than 14th. I think they'll be 15th in the table. They've improved, but I just can't see it. Next, we've got Liverpool. Now, Arne Slot has been sacked from Liverpool. Liverpool last season, Everton's rivalries, not had a very good season last year. They finished 5th, which was surprising and shocking to see them finishing 5th. But I think they could do better next season with the new manager in charge. Don't know much about him, but time will tell. I think they will do higher next season and they will finish 3rd in the table. Next, we've got Manchester City. Now, Man City are a good side. They were pushing it to win the table last season with Arsenal. Now, Arsenal fans are going to kill me for this one, but I think it's this year. I think Man City will win the title this year. I think Man City will finish top of the table. And I'm only saying that because I think City are a good, strong side this year. Now, they've got like Haaland. Their manager has now left, and I think they're not that much struggle. But I thought, no, I think they'll do well. So I think Man City will win the table. Next, we've got Manchester United. Now, Manchester United and Man City's rivalry. So I think Manchester City will win the table. Man City last season, they had a very, very good season last season. A very good one. Very good. I was surprised to see Man City finishing 3rd. Literally, really surprised. Because it's not like Man United to finish 3rd. It's not. I mean, it's not like Man United to finish that at all. They're going to be like mid-table. So to see them finish in 3rd was amazing. So this year, I think they'll finish 3rd again. I think they can do it. Next, we've got Newcastle United. Now, Newcastle United, not a very good season last year. They finished above Everton. Finishing 12th. They did have a very good season last season. But Newcastle, I think you've got a chance this season. I don't know what I've got a Newcastle accent for, but I think you've got a good chance this season. I think you can finish higher. I'm going to pitch you guys as 7th. So that's my 6th and 7th place down and my 1st place down. Next, we've got Aston Villa. Now, Aston Villa are a strong team. Aston Villa know what to do. They know how to put themselves. They finished 4th last season. They know what to do. Can they finish 4th again? Yes, they can. Next, we've got Nottingham Forest. Now, Nottingham Forest are a good side. They're a good team, but they're not a very good place. They finished 16th last season. Do I think they'll finish 16th again? No, I do not. I think they will be lower than that. 14th, 15th. I think they'll finish. Actually, no, I think they'll be 16th again. Next, we've got Sunderland. Sunderland, a team that do not like Newcastle. Now, Sunderland last season finished 7th. Strong, good side. All that stuff. Where do I think they'll finish? I've got 9, 10, 11, 12. I think they'll finish 13th. Next, we've got Tottenham Hotspur. Now, Tottenham Hotspur were so close of getting relegated. So close of getting relegated. They picked us last season. Last game of the season, Tottenham played us and West Ham played their game. West Ham won their game and hoping that we scored 2 goals against Tottenham and Tottenham would have gone down. Tottenham, I think you're going to have a very good season next season. I think you will have a good season. 14, 15, 16. But I just think you're going to finish 17th again. I just don't think you'll do it. I think you're going to struggle again. And obviously, Hull City, welcome to Premier League. You're going to struggle next season in the Premier League. I don't think you'll survive. The team, I'm going to put the teams that have gone up to go down. So I'm going to put 18th, Hull City. Welcome to Premier League. You're done well. I don't think you'll survive. Ipswich, you're going down 19th. You did well, but I don't think you can survive. And then finally, Coventry to finish 20th. I just don't think you guys will survive. But that is my Premier League table predictions. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you agree or do you disagree with my Premier League predictions? I would like to know. And where would you like to see your team finish in this season? Do you think your team will finish higher than last season, or do you think, oh, we're going to do crap and we're going to finish lower than next season? But that is my Premier League table, and that is what I think. So hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys live, hopefully with my girlfriend, on the YouTube channel for the 19th of June, about 7 o'clock, where we will be announcing the Premier League fixtures. Come on.